So thank you for joining me for today's Pilates session. Hope you're keeping well and we are ready to get started. So if you're feeling a little tight, a little stiff around your lower back hip area, then today we're going to help to release all of that tension, just make you feel a bit more mobile, a little bit more relaxed through the body and more energized as well. So we're going to start from the floor. We're going to start in a box position. So you need to make sure you've got space. You need to make sure that you've got a nice comfortable surface to work from, carpet or a mat as well, at least there, just to make things nice and comfortable for your joints. If you need to place any kind of cushion support underneath your knees, feel free. And with our position of arms at shoulder width distance, hands underneath the shoulders, and legs at hip width distance, we're just going to start by loosening the hips nice and gently. So we're going to do a rotational movement out to the side. So if we just slowly drop to one side, just turning through that leg, bringing that hip down towards the mat. We're just going to go halfway. So don't drop the hip all the way down. Just start by dropping halfway and then make your way up. When we drop the other way down, turning through the leg, dropping the hip halfway to the floor. We're going to continue for the moment. Just gently release, getting the joints prepared, getting them mobile. Now, you might find a bit of strain going on the wrists here, so we're going to do a couple more, and then we're just going to relax those joints. So from there, we're just going to stretch the arms ahead, drop the head into the shoulders, and then into a child's pose position. And then we're going to come back up. So back to that same position again. This time, you can go halfway if you wish. If you want to go all the way, you can. We're going to bring that hip all the way down to the floor and then back up. So making sure that you have enough strength in those hips to come back up. So make sure it's not painful through the legs either. And then we'll just do once more each side. And then we come back up. So we're going to relax. Bring those arms forward again. And sit back. Same as that child's pose we go. Now, back to box position. Focus more towards the sides of the back. Less to do with the lower part of the back, but more to do with the middle of the back. We're going to take our left arm. We want to bring that left arm and reach up. And we're going to scoop the arm, thread it down the floor, stretch the arm out, and then just drop the shoulder to the mat, drop the head, and spin that right arm there over and extend that arm out in front of us. And we're going to hold there. And then we return. So we're ready to switch sides over to the other arm. So again, reach up, thread, bring the arm through, drop the shoulder, drop the head, bring that other arm over and stretch the arm out in front. Just going to hold that there for the moment and then return. So heading back into your box, back onto your hands and knees. From here, we are going to take our left leg. Now, with the left leg, we're going to come out to the side. And just like the child's pose, if you bring those hands forward, I want you to sit back onto the heel and drop the head down into the shoulders. Then we're going to come back up. Then we're going to take the left leg. In the left leg out. Arms forward, so the hands are in front of your shoulders. Sit back onto the heel, drop the head down. Then up we come. We're going to go out again. So switching back, left leg up, arms forward, head down, exhale, sit back. Make your way up, switch legs, hold, hands forward, exhale back. Then up we come. Now, from that box position, we are going to then just bring our hands behind and working through the thighs and through the lower back. Hands behind us. So just bringing those hands to the floor and just leaning back, we're going to exhale. You might start to feel a stretch running down the front of your thighs. And from there, return, make your way back into your box position. Just gently loosen up from there, relax, give the hips a bit of a roll if you need to, a little bit of a shake from side to side, and then we shall return. So we'll come back up, we'll bring those hands behind, push the hands into the floor, exhale, lean back. And we release. So we come back. And from there, we're going to go one last time. So just give yourself a moment, release, shake, sway, and then return, come back. Hands behind, breathe in, hold, exhale back. And then release. Now from there, let's go seated position, extending our legs forward at about hip width. Let's inhale, stretch the arms. Let's exhale, spine stretch forward. Return, come up. And then we're going to go wide. Go as wide as you can with those legs. Over to the right leg. Breathe in. Hold the right leg straight and reach forward. Inhale, come up. Head to the left leg straight. Exhale forward. Then come back to the center. Let's go a little bit wider because as we're stretching those hamstrings, we should be able to go just a fraction wider now with the legs. Back to the right leg. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale forward. Inhale up, over to the left leg. Exhale forward. Then for that last one, we're going to go a little bit wider again to the right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, reach. Inhale up, over to the left leg. Exhale, reach. Let's bring the legs in and spine stretch with those legs a little closer. Now from there, just slide your feet in. Raise the knees. Hold the legs, hug the legs. Now, if you need any support for this next one, I'm going to recommend take a cushion, support your back with that cushion. Otherwise, we're tucking the tailbone in towards the mat, so the spine is curled and rounded. The head is forward, And we're just going to have those feet flat. We're going to hold our legs, and we're just going to roll and hold. And then we're going to take either our hands holding the leg or our hands away from the legs. And then we're going to take the left leg. Bring that left leg forward. Bring that left leg in. Bring the right leg forward. Bring the right leg in. So if you want to go with the first option here, we're alternating one leg at a time. If you want to progress, you do both legs together. And we'll continue that for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, after this last one, you can either keep the legs straight and roll up, or you can keep the legs straight and roll all the way down, and then roll all the way up. Go into your spine stretch, sit back up, slide your legs back up so you're back to where you started. Hold your thighs, use the cushion if you need to, tuck the tailbone into the mat if you need to, then either hold the legs or take your arms away and head back to either one leg at a time or both legs together. And we'll go once more. 6, 5, 4. Try and relax the shoulders if you can, bring the arms down a little bit lower. And we're going to go just another 2. And then from that last one, either legs forward and roll back up, or roll all the way down, and then roll all the way back up. Then we're going to hug those knees. Bring those knees in. Hold them in nice and close so you're just rolling yourself into a ball. And then we can turn. So we make our way back over. Back to where we were on our hands and knees. In that box position. We're going to let the hips gently sway side to side. Pushing them from left to right. And then from that box position, straightening that back from there. Just going to take an inhale. And we're going to start to drop our hips. Drop our hips, push our thighs down towards the mat. As you're doing that, we're lifting the chest, lifting the head. Exhale on that way down. So we're going to go into a back extension. Now from that back extension, make your way back to box. Sit back to child's pose. Make your way back to box. Breathe in. Exhale. Hips down, thighs down. Raise the head, raise the chest. Breathe out. Then sit back. Child's pose position. Make your way back up. Breathe in. Thighs down. Hips down. Raise the head. Breathe out. Return. And then we can ease off. One last time to that child's pose. Now from that, we're going to slowly start to make our way back up onto our feet. Gently shake yourself off. And by now, hopefully, you're feeling looser. You're feeling less tight around your hip, lower back area. Feeling more re-energized and feeling good. Thanks for joining me for today's session. Take care of yourself, stay in good health, and I will see you soon.